Galactic Federation Update, January 17, 2024. Hello again, thank you for passing by my channel. I hope you are all happy and well. I am Mari. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. To start with today's space news update, this is the situation with the Taygetan team. Starship Toleka, which is the Taygetan flagship and Queen's yacht, has been repaired after the incident where one of its fighter ships got wedged between her and our supply ship Saska 1, as described in the video that I'm providing a link for right now. The hull has been completely repaired, and so has the damage to the floor and the sliding doors mechanisms, as well as the life support systems of the hangar, which were all damaged during the incident. Toleka is once more fully operational, yet our support ship Saska 1 is still docked with it, to our port side. We can simply walk from one ship to the other using the telescopic extension covering the hangar doors. Saska 1 will remain docked with Toleka while they conduct minor, but necessary internal repairs, as well as service whatever mechanisms and components that may need attention. At this time, they are servicing the elevators all over the ship, replacing lubricants in engineering, as well as fine-tuning the magnetic bearings of all 12 engines' rotary components. Thanks to Saska 1's engineering team and their service equipment, Toleka could be serviced and repaired here, with no need to go all the way to Tema, in Taygeta. Furthermore, the Taygetan escort ship Vigilant Eagle arrived in Earth's orbit yesterday, and positioned herself next to Toleka. Using Earth Navy terminology, she would be classified as a destroyer of the type that escorts aircraft carriers. Vigilant Eagle, as translated from the Taygetan language, Jayatiatsa, is 320 meters long and it is powered by 2 zero-point reactors, feeding 4 counter-rotating plasma jet turbines. And yes, she is a warship, fully armed and equipped and with a crew of 25. She is here to assist and shield Starship Toleka, as any destroyer would protect its aircraft carrier on Earth. Unlike Saska 1, who must come and go with supplies and spare parts, Vigilant Eagle will remain stationed here next to Toleka from now on, assisting with whatever is needed. Its crew will function on board their ship independently, without mingling with Toleka's directly, and will also rotate their personnel as the months go by, to prevent any one of them from suffering burnout. In the next few weeks, Saska 1 will assist Vigilant Eagle with the installation of necessary electronics and communication devices, of human origin and manufacture, for it to be able to operate efficiently here in low Earth's orbit, as it does not have any human equipment installed on board, because this is the first time that ship is operating near Earth. As for plans for the Vigilant Eagle's crew to communicate with humans or cooperate with any information, remains a possibility, yet for now they must arrive and adapt to their new mission here. During the last 2 months, the crew of Starship Toleka has been heavily overworked and overtasked because we are too few people for such a large ship, and because of the recent incidents. So if you have noticed that there is not much activity coming from other members of my team, such as Athena, DK or Yaji, this is the reason why. Moving on to the Federation audit, or however it is called, the latest news is that the Extraterrestrial detachment second in command, who I reported had fallen sick in my last space news video, has died. The Extraterrestrial was one of the members of the first detachment that went down to Earth to talk to secret society and world leader puppets at the beginning of January. Although the cause of death has not been officially disclosed yet, it is being said that the Extraterrestrial caught something while on the surface of the Earth, in Antarctica. Their physicians could not save its life. I guess that when it is time to go, no technology is enough to stop a creature from passing away. As their costume dictates, the body was embalmed and transferred to one of their ships to be transported back to its home planet, which I am not allowed to mention by name here, but it is in the region of the star Nu Orionis, in the Orion constellation. Etothans originally, or officially, come from planets orbiting the large red star Betelgeuse, which is also called Alpha Orionis, but they inhabit several other planets orbiting other stars in the Orion constellation, as is the case with this deceased diplomat. Its assistant has now been elevated in rank, and the Etothans will continue with their auditory as planned. This incident has caused the Etothans to fall back in their schedule, but I was informed that they are now retaking their job, starting today, January 17, 2024, and they have started by insisting on boarding the armor flagship Avian 1, and once more, King Ra has responded with a piss off. They have not asked to board any Taygetan vessel, but we know we will be called upon in the next few days. Queen Alanim will also deny them access to any of the 3 major Taygetan ships currently in Earth's orbit, following the Irma example. The Etothan Galactic Federation detachment is scheduled for another meeting with Earth representatives on the surface of planet Earth, in presence, for the last weekend of January, on the 27th and 28th. This time they are said to be meeting with high-ranking military officials of important nations. I'm not allowed to disclose here, but you can imagine which ones. They are set to meet with several technology tycoons, to talk about advanced telecommunications and artificial intelligence, and how it is best to use on Earth. I can't help but suspect that they are setting up a much more efficient mind control system on Earth, as they are also talking about transhumanism, to implement mind-to-machine communication interfaces. Nearly no one is warning the population that such systems in reality mean machine-to-man communication interfaces. What I mean is that the communication and the commands flow in both directions. As man can control machine, so can machine control man, at the command of whoever is controlling such machines. As stated, the tendency now is to more or less gradually replace cell phones with interactive neuronal implants that will allow humans to become part of the Internet of Things. They will become cyborgs, to the whole extent of the word. But why would they stop there, I ask? There is no point in still depending on some percentage of biological parts when they can be far more efficient working with machines alone. Perhaps they think that by conserving some percentage of biology, in their super-controlled cyborg transhumanistic society, they will be able to keep the creative energy of humankind and of all the creatures with a strong connection to Source. But to the best of my knowledge, such a super-transhumanistic society would cause the soul to retract, therefore the individual will no longer have creative and manifestation capacity. Unless they are planning to give the souls in those chipped bodies some sort of experimental illusion, making them believe that they are in control of their lives when they are not. But, how does that differ from the super-mind-controlled society that exists on Earth right now, I ask? In further news, the local Galactic Federation has informed everyone in Earth's orbit that the Etothan detachment with its audit has detected an illegal operation involving regressive grey aliens who were posing as harmless Zeta Greys to conduct a large-scale abduction operation where they were taking their victims off-planet never to return. They were posing as friendly Zetas, to be able to fool the Galactic Federation Alpha Centauri patrol units that guard Earth. What they did with them was not officially disclosed, but we can all imagine that they are doing nothing good, for sure. Those takings mostly targeted very young individuals, if you know what I mean. This positive turn of events about what the Etothans are doing here has served to calm down several gullible star races, who are here in Earth's orbit after they have heard rumors that the Earth detachment may not be as positive as they are told. Although what they reported does sound possible and logical, this also smells like a publicity campaign to gain support and cooperation from races, such as the Taygetans and the Irma, who are not cooperating, and from this tendency not to spread to other races, as the Syrians, the Sarsani and the Yael are now asking the Earthans too many questions. This will be all for my present report. I will keep you informed of any further developments. As always, thank you for watching my Toleka news video, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you here next time. Take care. With much love, your friend, Mari Swaruu.